पढ़ाई भी है और वरदान भी, जिसको तीन रूपों से प्राप्ति हो, ऐसे सर्व प्राप्ति वाली आत्मा को मेहनत करने की क्या आवश्यकता है। कभी वर्षे के रूप में, दाता के रूप में, रूहानी शिक्षक के रूप में याद करो तो godly student अर्थात भगवान के स्टूडेंट, इस भाग्य का नशा नहीं। सतगुरु वरदाता हर कदम में वरदानों से चला रहा, हर कर्म की श्रेष्ठ मत वरदाता का वरदान है, जो हर कदम श्रेष्ठ मत से चलते हैं, उसको कदम में कर्म की सफलता का वरदान, सहज सुंदर और अवश्य प्राप्त होता है। इसको कहा जाता है सतगुरु की मत। श्रेष्ठ गति को प्राप्त कराती है। गति सदगति को प्राप्त कराती है। समझा ना सभी ने, समझा।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 11. Tapasya. Experimenting with yoga. Experiencing transformation. Tapasya means to experiment with honesty in every action. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is okay, well, yes. Very fortunate, right? Baba is taking care of us and keeping all of us very well, right? We are very, very fortunate that true Father has found us, right? Yes, we were searching for him, looking for him, but he found us. Not only that, but three important relationships with one Father. Yes, there are some Lokik fathers. They teach in a school and child could be in the same school. But here, God becomes our Father, then our teacher, then our Sadguru. And as Father, Baba is bestower. He gives us inheritance. And then teacher teaches us and creates our fortune. And Sadguru Baba, he gives us blessings. And then Baba says that you can receive blessings only if you take every step, that means do every action based on Shrimad. And of course, to understand what is Shrimad, one of the most important practices is soul consciousness. The strength and the courage to follow Shrimad comes through remembrance of Baba. Today I was thinking that just to be stable, unshakable, consistent, there has to be remembrance of Baba, right? I know that many don't have experience of Guru. I mean, I haven't also adopted Guru in Lokik life, but there was a time, and you know that all, even Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, everyone, for a few years as children, they are sent to Gurukuls. That means they stay with the Guru and other followers of the Guru. In their training for administration, their training to be brave ones, and also policies. What are the policies to govern? Today there are no policies, right? So all that was really taught by Guru. But here, our Baba is our Sadguru. So what are we learning from Baba? And also the power and the knowledge, the wisdom Baba has given us, we are able to live the life of truth. Generally, in today's world, they always say it's impossible to live the life of truth or honesty. They say, no, it's not practical, it's not possible, because at every step there are lies and dishonesty. But when our Dadi Prakashmani stood in a very big gathering in Gyan Sarovar and she said, in my life, I have never lied about anything. It requires wisdom, requires fearlessness. I remember during elections in Mount Abu, the parties, political, will come and ask Dadi for donation. And Dadi said, no, that's not my principle. Our principle, we don't get involved into any political party, nor we give donation. But for the Mount Abu, if we need better roads or if they didn't have good cremation ground, yeah, I can do anything to help local people and community. But I cannot give for political reason. Now that was quite honest because that's the principle, but you have to have trust in Baba. You have to have your own inner strength and courage to say like that, because these days everything works when it comes to that. By giving money, you get favors, then you get some permits. Otherwise, they will block your permits for everything. But Dadi set the policy, and I know that these days sometimes we forget, but Baba, so the true father, and then as Sadguru, if I have to receive blessings, I have to follow, take my every action, every step based on Srimad. So Srimad about everything is given. How do we use our body, time? How do we use our wealth? About mind, intellect, relationships. It's not you have to leave your family. You live with the family. And then when you live with your family, you have to earn your livelihood. Whether it's a business or whether it's a job. While doing all that, to remain honest and truthful. I remember when we start service, I was in India, then many countries, right? But then I am in USA for over 40 plus years. And we have kept the policy that we have to be truthful, we have to be honest. Because that's what Baba's principle is, right? I remember sometimes someone called and, oh, well, I have to tell this lie. I said, no. I remember when we were young, I was young. So when I don't want to go to school, then generally I will say, oh, I have headache, I have pain in my stomach, my legs are hurting. So one day, one of my older family members said, okay, today you are making excuses. And tomorrow, if suddenly that happens, how will you feel? So don't tell lie. If you don't want to go, just say, I don't want to go. But don't make excuses like this, because when you will have real headache, then you know the pain of it, right? And it is possible that your own saying, I have headache, you might get headache. So even for any little thing, my training is speak truth, say truthfully, not even make excuse. I remember that few times it happened that Brahma Baba gave me some task and I didn't have enough trust and courage. So I knew I knew that I could do. Well, Baba's faith will help me to do, but I didn't trust myself. So I didn't want it to do. So it was true and also mixed with truth. So I didn't appear in one of very big conference. It was long travel, and then Baba said, Baba, I had fever. Baba said, Baba's children can travel. Even if you have 102 degrees temperature, what is there? I said, it's true. But because my mind was not ready, so sometimes you do not have enough courage or trust, or maybe subtly you don't want to do it. But after that, I realized that if I am truthful with Baba, then Baba will make it happen. There's so many beautiful experiences come if I stay very truthful and honest with Baba. So following Srimad really is kind of keeping courage, determination, and have trust that Baba is going to help you. I remember when I first time left India to come to Germany. And yeah, it was adventure, but there was so much that Baba will make me reach there. Baba will, uh, it was very kind of challenging trip. Right? You know, when I saw these very long escalators, I don't know how many of you know, and they were so fast at Frankfurt airport, were fast, and people were used to it. So by the time I handled, then I had a bag in my hand and a purse, and I have to get on this accelerator, and I didn't know if I will directly slide at the bottom. So I was really strong, and I was holding the railing, and I did make it. But what I'm saying that everyone needs some courage when it comes to following Srimad. I was asked to come, and I said, cannot say no. Many reasons, because when our dadis ask you to do something, then you take it and you say, Baba will help me. So many challenges going from country to country, everywhere, completely different. Our hosts were different, to get the food, to cook the food, everything. But as Didi Mohini said, in establishment, we have to sacrifice. So following Srimad, even when it comes to direction for service, at every step, a lot of blessings from Baba. Not only that, but the closeness to Baba. And then after that, Baba knew that any assignment will be given, I will do it. So truth is power. Make things very simple and easy. They say if you lie one time, even speak lie one time, you have to do another 10, 20 by the time you could convince other person. Because you come to know that it's not true, right? So that person asks another question, then you have to say, well, now what to say, what to say, what to say. That's why there is a saying that truth is one time, but when it's falsehood, you have to keep going on and on. You have to find some more reasons, more excuses. So why not just be truthful? And also, one is experimenting with truth, one is experimenting that how our specialities, if I use them truthfully, they really, really becomes blessing in my life. Any kind of specialty you have. I think we all have some, right? Some have of music, painting, creative, lecture, or whatever. Just keep honesty and truth and use them. Maybe sometimes there is not immediate success, but you will find ultimately there is a lot of success. So Baba's Shrimat could be uh, instructions for personal life, directions for service. And if we follow every step, then definitely there are blessings. And as Baba said, you will feel you are living the life of blessings. And there is no labor. Really, there is no labor. But whenever we miss the step of Shrimat, then maybe internally this big storm of wasteful thoughts, and you won't be able to control it. Otherwise, if you follow Shrimat, everything will go smooth, no labor. You keep feeling Baba's blessings at every step. But all this strength really comes is through remembrance of Baba. Today I was practicing about to be detached observer. I said, but just to be detached, oh, it's okay. But then I realized if I remember Baba, then I become detached, right? And then I observe. When you put your intellect with God, then you are detached from everything, right? So I really found it very powerful. And I keep increasing my remembrance more. Baba, I am with you. My intellect is with you, so I'm detached. It's drama, I'm detached. But if I keep saying I'm detached, it's good, but I don't know from where that power will come. So I still thinking that true tapasya is remembrance and then doing homework. And then you find it, you are really able to be successful. You could be detached, you could be lovely, even for truth. Anytime there is any difficulty, challenging time, just for a moment, just be with Baba. He will show you the path, he will give you power, he will give you help, blessing, whatever is needed, but it has to come from Baba. That's what Brahma Baba in the company of Shiv Baba was able to do. And if we have to follow Brahma Baba, then one of the thing is to stay with Baba, Baba's company. And at Confluence Age, Baba is giving us evident fruit of every action. So we have lot of attainments, life of attainments. It's so interesting that I think it's our fortune that how at this time when God is in our lives, in all these relationships, every day morning Baba is teaching us so many beautiful points. Every morning we get blessing from Baba. And today I realized that reading only one time, listening only one time doesn't work. It's not enough. So I said, let me start reading, listening, writing in the afternoon also. So I could just feel many points, because you hear in the morning, then we get busy with karma yoga, our routine. Maybe we remember few points, but not. So I remember when Baba used to say, as you take shower twice a day for body, you need shower of knowledge also twice, in the morning and then maybe 5 o'clock, 6, whenever you are ready. Just read Murli again or listen to Murli again. That was my feeling. In the morning I do 2-3 times, but I realize that in the afternoon is very important. So even if you're doing homework, keeping our chart, transformation, but still Murli really refreshes us. Baba gave so clear definition of what is to be retired. That's when you are beyond sound. So many different definitions and explanations are shared. So our time of tapasya, certain hours sitting, certain hours just be in awareness, sweet remembrance of Baba. That's how our day had been. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So now we will do our Avyakti journey, and after that, I would like to invite Sister Shireen, and she will come and let us know about all the schedule for our coming up bhakti for 16, 17, and 18. And then we'll get the homework for tomorrow. So this is the sequence for today. So I request everyone, please stay back and get all the details about our global bhakti. So let's do our Avyakti journey first. So welcome to Avyakti journey. Today is our Tuesday, so we'll have a Sakar Murli. The soul dances when it hears the truth.
रास रचाए साथ तुम्हारे, रास रचाए साथ तुम्हारे, झूम झूम दिल ये गाए, हो झूम झूम दिल ये गाए।
अभी गीत सुनने की कोई जरूरत नहीं रहती है बच्चों को। गीत अक्सर करके भगत गाते और सुनते हैं, और तुम बच्चे पढ़ाई पढ़ते हो, तो बाप ने कहा है कि ये गीत भी आस्ते आस्ते ये कम कर देंगे, क्योंकि है तो बहुत अच्छे, निकाले हुए हैं बच्चों के लिए। हमारा तकदीर तो ऊंची अभी बुद्धि में है नहीं, कि बराबर बाबा हमारी तकदीर ऊंची कर रहे हैं, हमको बाप को याद करना है और दैवी गुण धारण करना है और अपना पोता में जांच करना है कि हमारा खाता अच्छा भरपूर होता जाते हैं, जमा होते हैं या नाय होती है, कोई खामी तो नहीं है। तो देख अगर कोई भी खामी अंदर में है जिसे समझते हैं कि हमारी तकदीर में कुछ थोड़ा एक घाटा डाल देगा, तो उनको निकाल देना चाहिए। समझा ना बच्चे? क्योंकि इस समय हर एक को है अपनी तकदीर बनाने का। तकदीर कितनी बन सकती है ये तो जानते हो, कि हम ये बन सकते हैं अगर हमारे में कोई भी और खामी नहीं, या किसके साथ भी इस दुनिया में सवाए बाप के दिल नहीं लगती, क्योंकि रहना तो है ना बच्चे, तो दिल लगने बिगड़ रह कैसे सकेंगे? परंतु नहीं, ये तो जैसे बाबा ने समझा है कि देखते बात करते एक से, परंतु बुद्धि का योग जुटा रहता है वहाँ। अगर समझते हैं कि बरोबर हमारी हम यानी हम आत्मा एवं बाप को ही याद करते हैं, फरमान भी किया है कि मुझे याद करो और से कोई भी दिल न लगाओ, और साथ साथ में फिर दैवी गुण धारण करो। अभी दैवी गुणों के भी तो संभाल करनी है। दैवी गुण किसको कहा जाते हैं? तो बाप बैठ के समझाते रहते हैं। ऐसे न हो कि आए हो इसी विचार से, बाप समझाते हैं कि तुम 84 जन्म पूरा किया है और अभी तुम पहले जाएंगे यहाँ। 84 जन्म की ही बात समझाते हैं। फिर जाके पहला जन्म लो, पहला न दूसरा न परसों भी राजा ही में लो। ऐसे न कि तुम राजा ही से गिर करके कोई प्रजा में जाओ, फिर प्रजा में भी गिर करके बिल्कुल ही नीचे चले जाओ। तो अपनी संभाल करते रहो, क्योंकि बच्चे जानते हैं कि ये नॉलेज, ये जो समझानी है, तो बाप के बगैर तो कोई दे भी नहीं सकते हैं। तो इसलिए हरदम अपने बाप को व टीचर को या उनको याद करने से फिर डर भी रहेगा, क्योंकि बाप को याद करने से डर रहते हैं कि ऐसे न हो कोई हमको सजा मिल जाए आगे। क्योंकि भक्ति मार्ग में भी ऐसे तो समझते हैं कि पाप कर्म करने से फिर हम सजा के भागी बनते हैं। तो जांच करनी है अंदर में कि जो बाबा के डायरेक्शन से है, बड़े बाबा के, हाँ ये बड़े बाबा के डायरेक्शन से आदि मिलते हैं नहीं, कभी फिर मिल तो नहीं सकते हैं नहीं। तो ये सभी जो डायरेक्शन मिलते हैं जिसको श्रीमत कहते हैं, वो तो बच्चे जानते हैं। इतनी जो श्रीमत मिली है हम श्रेष्ठ बनते जाते हैं, तो ऊपर की ही मिलती रहती है। तो जांच करना है कि जो वो श्रीमत मिलती है उनके बरखिलाफ तो हम कुछ करते नहीं है। करते हैं अगर भी तो फिर उसको जो भी दिल पर अच्छी नहीं लगती है बात, वो नहीं करना चाहिए। क्योंकि अच्छी या बुरी को तो अभी समझ सकते हो, आगे अच्छी बात कभी कोई नहीं समझ सकते हैं, क्योंकि बुरी ही बात को कर्म विकर्म बनते रहते थे। अभी तो तुम जानते हो कि जन्म जन्मांतर कर्म अकर्म बन जाने होते हैं। और ये जो भूत है 5 जो समय में बहुत करके तो सब में प्रवेश ही है ना बच्चे, कुछ न कुछ खामी है नहीं। बाप समझाते कर्मातीत बनने की है ना बात, कर्मातीत बनने का है और दैवी गुण भी धारण करना है। और बाप कहते रहते हैं टाइम तो बहुत ही परे हुए है, क्योंकि समय नाजुक होते जाते हैं, दुनिया बिगड़ती ही जाती है। ये भी बच्चों के बुद्धि में है कि बरोबर दुनिया बिगड़ती ही रहेगी दिन प्रतिदिन दुनिया। क्योंकि इस दुनिया से तुम बच्चों का तो जैसे कि कनेक्शन नहीं है नहीं, तुम्हारा बच्चों का कनेक्शन है नई दुनिया से जो स्थापन हो रही है। तो तुम बच्चों को ये मालूम है कि हम ही निमित्त बनते हैं नई दुनिया स्थापन करने। तो हमको दैवी गुण उसी नई दुनिया के जो भी है एम एन ऑब्जेक्ट, और जो बच्चे हैं ये भी नई दुनिया के बच्चे हैं ना बच्चे हैं। तो जैसे ये है दैवी गुणों वाले, ऐसे हमको बनने हैं।
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी।
मुझे जैसे कि मेरे बच्चों पे रुहानी बाप और दादा का दिलो जान से गर्लफ्रेंड से याद प्यार गुड नाइट। रुहानी बच्चों पे तो रुहानी बाप की नमस्ते।
Om Shanti. So tomorrow is Wednesday and our schedule will remain same, including Avakti Children Murli class from 5 to 5:30 p.m. And also we'll continue with our half an hour bhakti for 5 times. 8:30 to 9, 10:30 to 11, 12:30 to 1, 4:30 to 5, and good night meditation 8:30 to 9. So today also after series we'll stay back for half an hour yoga. So now I would like to invite Sister Shireen, and she will guide us for our coming up Global Bhakti for 16, 17, and 18. And after that, we will have Sister Gayatri with us for our tomorrow's homework. So, welcome, Sister Shireen. Shanti.
Om Shanti, everyone. Good evening, Didi. That was a beautiful reminder of to be honest. Tapasya means to be honest. So I'm here to talk about a very, very, very important event. And that is our 3-day Bhakti on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. It's very important because all over the world, including India, 1 million yogis will be sitting in Tapasya those 3 days. So that's why it's very important for us to follow it. And so it's very simple. I'm going to talk about 4 simple things about the Bhakti to make it very simple so all of us can do this. So the first main thing about the Bhakti is for 3 days, that is the 16th, 17th, and 18th. So 16th is a Sunday, 17th is a Monday, and if you're in the United States, you get a holiday because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and 18th. And if you don't have a holiday on the 17th, and you please take off. Please take off on the 17th, and I'm sure all of you taking time off from work on the 18th, because 18th is very important. So 16th, 17th, and 18th, we have 8 hours of remembrance a day. So that is very simple. And then not only do we have 8 hours of remembrance a day, but we are encouraging everyone to go off devices for personal or recreational use. So emails, don't look at Facebook, don't look at YouTube videos, all of that. If you want to use devices like for Zoom to connect with the Bhakti to enhance your Bhakti, then yes, you can use it, but don't be tempted to go and look at email while you're doing this, or check Facebook while you're doing this, or post something on Instagram, none of that stuff. And so be very careful those 3 days, and actually even preparing up to 3 days, right? We start right now, that we just focus on Tapasya. And then the other simple thing along with the Bhakti is that for each of the 3 days, there's a theme for each of the 3 days. And for each of the 3 days, one of the seniors, the first day is Mohini Didi, will give a half-an-hour class on the bodiless stage because that's the theme for the day. The second day is Jayanti Didi, she will give a class. And the third day is Brij Mohan Bhai, he will give a class. So the class is the only one which is audio and video. Another simple thing is to make it easy, 2 times during the Bhakti, 2 times during the 8 hours, you will have commentaries. And these commentaries will only be in audio, and they are by seniors like Brother Ken, Brother Charlie, Meera Ben, Sudha Didi, Gayatri Ben, things like that, right? So these are commentaries. And so these 4 things are the elements of the Bhakti. And so, like I said, we want to encourage souls to go to the center for sure, at least for some time of the 8 hours, right? Spend some time on your own, without any device, without looking at a screen, just you and Baba. Spend some time. Then sometime go to the center and meditate with everyone. Just sit in remembrance with everyone, because that is very powerful. And then sometime on Zoom. So those three things have to happen. It's not just, oh, I spend all the time on Zoom, and it's not just I spend all the time in the center, but we have to be able to remember Baba on our own, without looking at a screen, without listening to anyone. Just cultivate this habit of remembering Baba on your own. So those three things. And the other very important thing is on the 18th of January is Baba's special day. And what I've noticed and I'm sure all of you have noticed, is that Baba's room that day has special vibrations. So definitely go to the center and spend some time in Baba's room on the 18th. So whatever is your nearest center, sometime on the 18th. Oh, and one important thing. Remember, this bhakti is like a marathon. You can't just arrive on the 16th and say, I'm going to have 8 hours of remembrance. You have to plan. And to be able to plan the bhakti, I want you to take some time, maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, sometime soon. Take 1 hour and familiarize yourself with the portal. And team, can you send the portal link to everyone on the chat? And I'm going to show you the portal. So this is the portal. And the link to the portal you just got on your chat. And what you can do with this portal is you can make it as part of your, what would you call it? Here, you can make it your favorite. So just click here and drag and drop and make it your favorite. See, Global Bhakti, it's your favorite now. So you can go back and check it. So the portal is divided into general resources and resources for 16th, 17th, and 18th. I want to very briefly go over general resources. So you go to general resources. There is a volcanic yoga manual by Spark. And this manual I personally like very much because it is all of Baba's Murlis on volcanic yoga, just the excerpts of Murlis on volcanic yoga. And so this is quite amazing in that you click here and you can download it, right? Right here, you go here and you download. So all the materials on the portal are downloadable. So that is why the suggestion is that you go and familiarize yourself. So that's in English. There is one document here called Tapasya. It's very nice in Hindi. Again, downloadable. You just click here. You can download. And this document also is very nice. And then I want to show you something else that is very important for the Bhakti is Babdada's drills. So Babdada's drills, it's a YouTube link. And so if you click here, you get the YouTube link. And let's say you want to drill on bodiless, drill on practice 5 forms, you can do all of that. So I want to, let's say the 5 forms, right? I'm going to click that. And I want to show you these drills were created for the United Yoga Bhakti, which we did last year. When you go here in the settings, you go right here and you click on subtitles and you can pick any language, So let's pick on Spanish, right? So click on Spanish and you will get playback in Spanish. See, when Baba is talking, it will show you in Spanish. So now let's go back to the Global Bhakti. So these are the resources, general resources. So please familiarize yourself with this manual, the Tapasya document, Bapdada's drills, so you are prepared to spend time on your own. So now let's take 16th of January. Actually, let's take a timetable. In Avyakti Parivar, we are going to have our own timetable. See, as you can see, all of the materials are translated into different languages. So I'm going to pick English. And the timetable is for 16th, 17th, and 18th. And see, so all of this time together adds up to 8 hours. So if you follow the timetable, you will have 8 hours of remembrance. It will be slightly different for us in Avyakti Parivar, which we will get to in the next few days. We will talk about it, definitely 15th night. We will talk about for 16th, the timetable. So like as you can see, we have Amrit Vela, and then we have Murli according to local, and then we have senior class. This is the class on being bodiless where Mohini Didi is going to do. And then all of this is going to be available on the portal. And see Murli excerpts, and I will show you Murli excerpts. We have commentaries. So for the 16th, we have 2 commentaries, Incorporeal and World Benefactor. I want to go back and show you how when you click on the 16th of January, you have Murli excerpts in different languages. You can pick your language and download your Murli excerpts. You have Bapdada's drill. Remember the drill I just showed you, and you have commentaries. That is, Brother Ken is doing incorporeal stage commentary and world benefactor commentary. Meera Ben is doing. You just click here and you listen. Okay. So in Avyakti Parivar, we will be showing all of this. We will be doing all of that, but I just want you to go and familiarize yourself. And classes by seniors is that time of the class. And so that is the, so 16th, 17th, 18th. So 1 hour, sometime before the 15th, please familiarize yourself with this portal. And you got a link for the portal in this thing. So if you have any questions, you can send it to us at Avyakti Parivar. And the question is the Tapasya document on the portal? We will be able to put it in English, but no other language. So it's going to be in Hindi and in English. That's it. So the general resources are either in Hindi or English because we have so many things to translate. We couldn't translate everything. So, but you can download and see if you can get it translated. But these are general resources that are available, but for the day, the translations will be available. Like the Murli excerpts translations are available. All of the different aims of the yoga practice, they are available. So all of that. And if you have any questions, you can ask, you can send us an email, and also for sure on the 15th night, we will go over this detail. Okay, so now we want to do one of the things from the volcanic yoga, the translation, the Spark manual. The Spark manual is very good. Print it out and read it, right? It's really, really good. So from now till the 15th, we will do a excerpt from the Spark manual. So let's do that right now. This is an excerpt from the Murli of the 5th of April, 1970, Abhyakt Murli. you have a lot of sense, but what do you have to do now? You have to remain within the essence of knowledge. You have to put the sense into its essence. Only then will you fulfill Bapdada's hope in a practical form. You know the essence, do you not? The essential things of knowledge are the essence. If you adopt all the essential things, all the needs will be fulfilled. At present, there is one need or another that has to be fulfilled. But in order to fulfill these needs for all time, you have to adopt these two essential things that you were told about. One, to be subtle, and to be one who holds the ornaments. In order to become subtle and to hold the ornaments, you just have to adopt one word. What is that one word in which the subtle form and that of holding ornaments are both included? That one word is light. The meaning of light is Jyoti, light, and secondly, it is lightness. So there is lightness and brightness. To be the form that is holding the ornaments and also to be subtle, to be the form of light, to be the form of an intense fire, and then to be light and subtle. So the one word light includes both aspects. The task is also included in this. What is your task? To be a lighthouse. The form is included in light. The task is also included in that. You see many pictures of the goddesses, and what have you seen in them? To the extent that they're the form of intense fire, they are also cool. Their task is of the volcanic form, whereas their faces are of coolness. This is the final form. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, Sister Shireen, for all the explanation. And now we are running a little late, so that's why I will show in detail tomorrow, but I want to show you the glimpse of it, that how we will send out in email our Avyakti Parivar schedule. Just can we have on the screen just the glimpse so you know. So this is how we will send out. So you will know what will be on the Zoom and what will be you will be doing on your own. So I will go through in detail tomorrow because we don't have much time today. So and we are adjusting time in Avyakti Parivar, so we can make it 8 hours as well, but a little bit different than the schedule which is given, as Sister Shane also mentioned. Okay, so and this we will send out in email as well. So I'll do it tomorrow in details. So let's do our homework for tomorrow, and I would like to invite our dear angel sister, Sister Gayatri. Welcome.
Om Shanti, everyone. Tomorrow is the 12th of January, and the point of Tapasya, if we could have that up, please. The point that we'll be looking at is Tapasya means to experiment with honesty in every action. So if we're going to experiment with that, in terms of the meaning of Tapasya, then I have to look at the Tapasvi person. I have to look at myself as a Tapasvi. And I will look at two things in being a Tapasvi. I would look at the nature and I would look at the sanskaras in relation to experimenting with honesty in every action. So the nature of a Tapasvi is to experiment, and to experiment with honesty and to experiment accurately with Srimad. And this Tapasvi's nature is, if they're experimenting with something, they would not think about whether it's right or wrong. So they would look at Srimad with honesty and with accuracy, and they would experiment with it. The sanskara of a tapasvi soul is, again, of honesty, but combined with clarity. They want clarity. So the sanskara would not be one of stumbling, but they would walk the path and they would see that path in a very clean way. They would see the path, they would walk the path, and they would know that the destination that they're walking toward is a direct and straight path. So they would see both the path and the destination. But what is important with this, the sanskaras of a tapasvi soul, is that they would be, with honesty and clarity, they would also have silence, because as they walk the path, their sanskaras are such that their intellects will be touched by Baba with the clarity. So the practice for tomorrow, our 10 minutes would be that starting at 3:30 in the morning and concluding at 9:30 at night. We will enter our 10 minutes with attention on ekagrata, concentration of the intellect, because we want to receive those silent touching by Baba, from Baba. So the concentration of the intellect and the determination of thought is very important to keep me on the straight and easy. Then we will be, of course, connecting to Baba, Eknami. There is no tapasya if there isn't Eknami. So I'll have to be connecting to Baba. And of course, I'll be practicing this Ekuras stage, to be in a stable stage. And tomorrow, I'm asking you to be in the stage of cleanliness, but also in that stage of Vanprast, that stage of being beyond sound. So, but also within beyond sound, the cleanliness. So the awareness that we will take into our tapasya would be to be in the constant stage, the constant and stable stage of cleanliness in the remembrance of Eknami, of one, belonging to one. And then we will bring into our awareness this determined thought. I am an honest soul who faithfully follow the signals of Srimat with accuracy. In every footstep, Baba touches my intellect with clarity. So that will be the thought you will bring into your awareness in remembrance of Baba and in a stage of cleanliness. You will do your chart and you will look at that stage of cleanliness and how it got connected to your honesty in actions. You will also give it a creative expression if you so like. And now let's go into Baba's room. So today we will be, or tonight, we will be experiencing Baba's room in a place called Mongolia. And the city is Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar is the capital of Mongolia, and that's where Baba's center is. So let us enter into the silent space and connect to Bapdada's benevolent feelings for us. Let's experience transformation in the silence of Baba's room, and let us feel if Baba is going to touch our intellects with any form of clarity. So let's get the slide up, follow the Father. So we're going to enter this room, which is in Mongolia, and we are going to follow Father Brahma in this room. We're going to follow Father Brahma and experiment with the specialty of honesty in every action. We're going to follow him the way he treated us. He treated others, that's us, with benevolent feelings, with good wishes, with sweetness, and with tolerance. So let's go into Baba's room and let us experience him.
Om Shanti, everyone. It was beautiful, clear how much resources we have for bhakti. Please use. Thank you. And Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Good night.